Hello, my dear children and parents. Welcome to class 9 of Indus Valley Public School, RAT. My dear children, today we are going to study a poem, and this poem is composed by Subramania Bharati. He had translated the poem from Tamil to English. Initially, it was composed by A.K. Ramanujam, and before us, this poem in English is composed by Subramania Bharati. In this poem, he has very beautifully expressed his ideas to convey how to overcome each challenges of our life. The poem gives us important message that we should be mentally tough and physically strong in order to survive the hardships of life. He also explained about both the destructive and the constructive aspect of the wind. The wind is often ironical of the weak men. It symbolizes the difficulties and forces that are faced in life. So this is what there in the poem. Before we start with the poem, I will let you know about something about the poet Subramania Bharati. So he is your Subramania Bharati, the poet of the poem Wind. Chinna Swami Subramania Bharati, also known as Bharatiyar, was a Tamil writer, poet, journalist, Indian independence activist, a social reformer, and a polyglot. He was born on 11th December 1882 at Ityapuram, India. Popularly known as Mahakavi Bharati, he was a pioneer of modern Tamil poetry and is considered one of the greatest Tamil literary figures of all time. His numerous works included fiery songs kindling patriotism during the Indian independence movement. He left this world on 11th September 1921, Chennai. So this is about Chinnaswamy Subramaniam Bharati. Now children, coming towards the poem, I'll give you the summary of the poem and I'll give you the poem. And in the next video, I'll give the explanation of the poem along with the poetic device. Okay. So here comes with the introduction of the poem as well as the summary of the poem. So the poem Wind, composed by Subramaniam Bharati. As the name suggests, poem is about wind. So what is a wind? Wind is a strong force of air that bring destructions. Okay. So however, the wind is a natural phenomenon. Obviously it is related to the nature. So it is natural phenomenon. And in the poem, the poet describes the power of the wind and calls wind destructive. Further, he links the destructive power of the wind with the difficulties of life. That means whatever the challenges we are facing in our life, it is a resemblance or the destructive power of the wind. He says that weak people break down easily, but stronger people emerge out stronger. So it means that if you are weak, then anyone can come and make you down any point of time. And if you are strong in your thinking, if you have a great power in your thinking, nobody will come and nobody will be able to make you break at any point, because your thinking, your thought, everything is very powerful. For example, if a poor person is there, okay, and he used to survive in a hut, easily that person hut can be removed from that particular place, and he will not be able to complain for that. If the same thing is done with any person who is having a lot of money, a lot of thing, a big bungalow is there. If anything happened to his place, if anybody even broke his glass also, then he is going to complain for that, and the people will have to repair that particular thing. तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि जो कमज़ोर होता है या जो थोड़ा सा वीक होता है उसको लोग दबा जाते हैं, उसको तोड़ जाते हैं, उसको बर्बाद कर सकते हैं. बट यही चीज़ अगर किसी बड़े स्ट्रॉन्ग पर्सन के साथ किया जाए तो वो उसको कुछ नहीं कर सकता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस विंड, अगर छोटी सी आग हो, इफ़ इट इज़ अ स्मॉल फायर, देन विंड और एयर कैन ईजीली remove off, put off that fire, वो easily बुझा सकती है. But if it is in the jungle, then that wind, then air will spread that fire, it will make the fire strong. See the difference? Same fire is there, same wind is there, but if that fire is very in a small quantity, if it is a candle fire, then it can be easily put off by the small air, small wind. But if it is in the jungle, means if the capacity, if that fire is in the large amount, in a large quantity, then a wind is going to help that particular thing. ठीक है ना? वही आग का एग्जाम्पल है. छोटी सी आग है, इजीली बुझा दी गई हवा के झोंके से. और वही एक हवा, वही सेम हवा, अगर आग हमारे बड़े पैमाने में है तो वो उसको सपोर्ट करेगी और उसको फैलाएगी. तो दिस इज व्हाट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन अ स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड अ वीक पीपल. Okay, so this is what the poet want to explain through this poem, that we should strong in ourselves, we should have strong thinking, we should have strong power, and rather than a weak, because we are the people who are going to represent in front of the other. If our thoughts are strong, if we are strong, nobody can bend us. If we are weak and we represent ourselves weak in front of other people, then they can easily break us, they can easily make use of us. Okay, this is what the moral of the poem. What is the moral? The moral of the poem is that we should be mentally tough and physically strong in order to survive the hardship of life, in order to survive in the challenges of the life. Okay, so now come to the introduction. He says that weak people break down easily, but stronger people emerge out stronger. Also, the poem gives a very important lesson that we should be mentally tough and physically sound in order to survive the hardship of life. However, a weak person crumbles and breaks down like an old building. So, it is necessary that we should make these destructive forces our friends with our determination and strength. I hope you have understood the introduction. Okay, any problem, please do ask me. Now coming towards the summary, my motto is to give you summary before the poem, because when I explain you the poem, then you can easily get what is there in these lines. Okay, so here is your summary. The poet describes the raw forces of the wind in this poem. The wind is thus a symbol of power or force. When the wind blows, it breaks the shutters of the windows. It throws down the books on the shelf. It tears the pages of the books. In doing so, the wind makes fun of the weak things. It makes fun of weak and crumbling houses, doors, forests, and hearts. It not only makes fun of these things, but also crushes them all, crushes them very badly, destroy them very badly. The wind god winnows them and crushes them. The poet draws out a fine moral from the forces of wind. He says that the winds will not do any harm to the strong homes, doors, or the bodies. It means that if we are strong, even the strong enemy will not harm us in any way. The wind blows out weak fires, but it makes strong fires roar. So this way, its friendship is good. Whose friendship is good? We should make friendship with the hard situation. We should make friendship with the difficult situation. And here it is said, it is good to make friendship with the wind. Go in accordance with them. it will give a good resemblance, it will give good situation, good scene to you. Now coming to the poem. So the wind. The wind blows strongly and causes a lot of distractions. How we make friend with it? Let's see. Wind comes softly, don't break the shutters of the windows, don't scatter the papers, don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did, you threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books, you brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Frail, crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafter, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. So now in this given line, what is there? Poet is praying to the God. He is pleasing wind. He is saying that please come softly. He's asking the wind, he's pleasing the wind, please do come softly, please do not make any sound or do not come in a forceful manner. And he is requesting to the wind that please do not break the shutters of the window and do not scatter the paper, means do not spread the papers that are kept over there. And he is asking, do not throw the books that are kept on the shelf. अगर हवा आएगी तो everything will be scattered, your books and everything will be fallen down and all. So he is requesting to the wind, please come softly and do not make any kind of distraction. There, look what you did. When it came and it has given our, you can say distractions, devastation it is given there. So many things has happened. So now poet is showing the wind what it had done. What it had done, you threw them all down. So he is saying here wind is a personification, because here wind is using as a human nature, because distraction who used to do? A people will do, no? If people only do the distraction, he is only tearing the paper, he is only just spreading. And here it is saying that in this line, there, look what you did. You did. You is a person only, no? So here wind is used as a personification. So here your poetic device personification is used. You threw them all down. So what is this here? Wind had thrown all the books, papers here and there. You tore the pages of the book. So all the pages of the books are torn. You brought the rain. You're very clever at poking fun at weakling. So now poet is saying that you're very clever to make fun of the weak people. You can easily make fun of the weak people. Okay. Frail clumbering house. Now he is saying how you see how you have crushed the houses, you have crushed the doors, rafters. Rafter is जो आपके ऊपर छज्जा होता है ना, that is the thing. Crumbling woods. See how have you crushed the woods, how you have crushed the bodies, lives and even the heart of the people. If somebody is dead, with that it is said that crumbling hearts. The wind got winners and crushes them all. He won't do what you tell him. So come, let's build strong homes. Let's joint the doors firmly. Practice to firm the body. Make the heart steadfast. Do this and the wind will be friends with us. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. So now in this line, here poet is comparing wind to the god. He is saying he is making wind as a god and telling that the wind god winnows and crushes them all. So now what winnow? What is the winnow? Winnow is means when you make wheat separate from the chaff. So when these things are different, अलग अलग किया जाता है ना, जो गेहूं बाल से निकाले जाते हैं, that is the process of winnow. So he is saying कि he is taking out the people, he is taking out the wheat, he is using strong people, he is choosing the strong people and crushes the weak people. Chaff is your weak thing. And he won't do what you tell him. So now whatever you tell him to do, means whatever you are asking the God to do, he will not do for you. So come, let's build strong homes. So now what is the solution? if we are saying something to someone and that person is not doing according to your will, now what to do? So now our next step is to make ourselves strong, make our homes strong, so that wind cannot disturb our home, wind cannot destroy our house. And let us join the door firmly. We should join our doors tightly, so that wind cannot enter the door and it cannot make any harm to our doors. Practice to firm the body. Make your body strong. Make your heart steadfast so that nobody can hurt your heart. Do this and wind will be friend with us. If you are strong, then your enemy will become your friend. Your wind will become your friend. It will not destroy your anything. The wind blow out weak fires. He makes strong fire roll and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. So now what happened? It is tell that again the same thing is said that wind used to blow out means put off the small fire and it spread out the fire that is in a very high quantity, in a very flourish manner. When your fire is strong, it used to roar, it helped them and it make them to spread more fast. And in this way he is saying his friendship is good. We praise him every day. So if we are strong, then nobody is going to make any harm to us. If we are weak, then each and every people is going to crush us and make use of us. So this is what there in this poem. So my dear children, go through the poem, go to the summary, go about the introduction as well as about the poet of the poem. And in the next video, I'll give you the full explanation along with the poetic device. So write down the summary and about the poet in your notebook and do send me. Till then, bye, take care and thank you so much.